and we have Karen Mayo on the line again. Woo, woo.
Driving away
Hey.
from Alligator Alley. I want to know more about that.
Yes, she is streaming straight from the golf course, and we're excited because this is like a sporting event along with health and wellness, and we're talking about brain health. So I think everything kind of like comes together, right? And that's just the exciting part of this is we get a live demonstration as to brain health in action.
Hand-eye
Ooh, I love that.
coordination.
I love that. Was that brain health in action?
Hand-eye coordination on the golf course.
Starring Karen Mayo. You have the music.
All right, you're being followed.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, so hand-eye coordination is very, very important for brain health and for actually creating new brain cells. So eating and then the, the whole walnuts and seeds and healthy fats before you go out on the golf course is a great way to keep your, your game even, par. And even though today hasn't been really good for me, as you can see, the wind is like blowing crazy, but it is a beautiful day here.
Wow.
It's like you're at the Open. It was windy at the Open. Everybody was complaining that balls were going everywhere except where they were supposed to go.
Yeah, it's actually really pretty windy today, but it's beautiful. Let me just show you this course. It's I'm at Maple Moor, so there's a lot of people out today. This is a beautiful course.
It's the last hurrah before winter.
Yeah, you see it. It's nice and green.
So I see something like that. I'm looking for soccer nets.
Karen, we are so glad to have you back on our program on health and wellness for the fall. And so, I mean, for those people that have not, met you or doesn't know anything about who you are, which by now they should for those that watch our program regularly. But I mean, tell the folks about what you do and who you are and things like that.
Sure. So I am a nutrition and lifestyle coach, and I'm certified in brain health by Dr. Daniel Amen. I'm certified in hormone health and also in autoimmune disease. I'm a personal trainer and a sports nutritionist. And I really enjoy helping people with their, ailments. So I pretty much do a lot of coaching one-on-one. I work with a lot of celebrity sports stars, retired and still people that are still playing sports. It's been really amazing this past couple of months, just helping people with their routine and that quarantine 15 is a real thing. So there are a lot of people that have gained 15 or more pounds in the past, I would say 6 months. So I help, I help people put menus together. I help detoxes. I mean, anything with health and nutrition and wellness, I'm your girl.
Ah, that's awesome. That is awesome. That's basically what your book is all about. I love the name. I talk about the name of the book all the time, Mindful Eating. And it is just incredible how you deal with the different aspects of not just food, but just healthy living. I love you're on the golf course right now. You're practicing what you put in your book.
I gotta move forward. So just I can hear you, so bear with me.
Oh, no problem. No problem. We really love your book. And we wanted to hear some more about what your book is. Tell us a little bit about what your book talks about when it comes to brain health.
Oh, brain health. So So when it comes to brain health, you really want to eat healthy fats because your body needs a lot of health. Your brain needs a lot of healthy fats to create to help create new neurons. And then you have your transmitters, serotonin and dopamine, which help with your mood. So food and mood, right? So it's all connected. So avocados and your healthy
Wow.
fat. Yep, like coconut oils and olive oils. You have to get those in. You know, and for dopamine, you want to really eat like nuts and seeds, right? And then your serotonin is your broccoli.
Quick question on that. A while ago, a bunch of articles came out about coconut oil not being good for us, and then it
Yes.
went away. So,
Yeah.
what,
Right. So let me break that down. So, right. So coconut oil and avocados, they're all medium chain triglycerides. And sometimes people get confused. You're not taking coconut oil and you're not taking avocado oil and you're not throwing it down your throat. You're not scooping it out. You're not like taking spoonfuls of it. You're either you know, you're just using a little bit. You're not using a lot of it. And again, it's medium chain triglyceride, so it works differently in your body. So there is no worries when it comes to that, but just, you know, just know that you're not taking it by the spoonfuls. You shouldn't be taking anything by spoonfuls like that.
so you're
Why
let's
is
say,
why is that? Why is that? But what does it do to your body?
When you're what, medium chain triglyceride?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So it's a carrier inside your body for all kinds of fuel, like the cells that your body well, the nutrients that go through your body. That's how it gets. It's a medium chain, so it's an oil. So it's, you know, it helps with burning your fuel, meaning your energy, you know, your metabolism.
Oh, nice, nice. Wow. And so that affects your brain. It either slows your brain down or how does that go with the brain?
Yeah, it's calming. So it just lubricates everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we need lubrication for everything, joints, ligaments.
So when you eat when you digest it, it lubricates your joints and and everything else. Like I'm trying to understand.
Right. So you have to. So understanding how oils, like medium, like what they are,
Mhm.
and where they go. So, you know, they get broken down in your liver, where it gets used for your energy, for your metabolism.
so
Oh, nice. Go ahead, Oscar.
yeah, because I was reading something about when in brain health using a mixture of coconut oil and cinnamon, honey, and turmeric, that they were using that for early onset Alzheimer's patients to slow down the Alzheimer's progress. Is that
Yep. So it's a carrier. So it's one of those lipids that is a carrier that takes all the nutrients around your body.
so? It's going to take the cinnamon and the turmeric and basically deliver it.
Yep.
It's the little
So
UPS driver in our body.
It is. It's like the post office.
wow.
Where it gets post office trucks.
So wait a minute. So you're saying
they deliver the mail to your house.
so what we're saying here is that if you do coconut water with cinnamon
Coconut
and
oil.
these different coconut oil with cinnamon and these different things, the coconut oil will help to distribute those things to different parts of your body.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's amazing. How can we have any? So what about other things like
What else are you keeping from us,
what?
Karen?
I know, right? So I'm like, so what about everything else? Like, what if you do that with your vitamin D pills? You take it with coconut oil. You know, you wanted to go get like a straight shot to your joints or whatever. I mean, does that apply to everything?
I guess whatever's in your stomach, or if it gets through that gastrin, acid in your belly, it goes down to the small intestine, and that's where it gets absorbed. Or it does what almost like a French drain in your mouth, right? In your throat. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So I like visuals, and I like to explain things as so. So do you know what a French drain is?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't?
No.
So, how about a leaf filter? You ever see that commercial?
Yes.
For a leaf
Oh,
filter?
yeah.
So it's almost like the water gets through. You know what I mean? So in your mouth, it gets absorbed right away. And then when you're swallowing, it swallows through.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, that's why you put certain things under your tongue. Like CBD oil goes under your tongue and you don't just swallow it.
So you put the coconut oil under your tongue?
Well, you can totally do that.
That's interesting.
What's it called when you just flush with coconut oil?
Oil pulling.
Oil pulling. Thank you.
Yes, but don't spit it in the drain, or don't spit it in your sinks. You have to spit it in the garbage.
Because you'll clog your drain when it hardens in the cold water.
Exactly.
Got it. Now, what I've bought B12 pills that you put it under your tongue for it to dissolve, right? Is that better? Is that better for your metabolism, or is it just, it doesn't matter?
Whatever works. Whatever works for you. If you have them and you try them and you like them and it works, do it. I mean, that's what I say.
Okay. As long as it does the job.
Yeah, exactly.
And now, what about those pills that say, like, it improves your brain health? Like, yeah, like what would be your best recommendation, as you want to increase your memory, or just these different things?
So what I could do is I could say we should do hand-eye coordination, right? So you want to do tennis, table tennis, ping pong, right? Ping pong is fun. Dance lessons, playing an instrument, learning a new language, lifelong learning, playing golf.
How did I know she was going to say that?
Yeah, I was waiting for her to drop that playing golf.
But as far as food goes, I mean, there's a lot of foods, like your omega-3s, right? So any sort of fish. And if you don't like fish, just get omega-3 supplements. And I can recommend a couple. Brain MD has an amazing one by Dr. Daniel Amen. He's the brain guy. I'm the nutritionist there in the New York location. So, all of his supplements are formulated for the brain and brain health. Wow. So he's got an amazing omega that, I love it. It's awesome.
So one of the things you're saying is you also need to move. You can't just sit on a couch like Jabba the Hutt and take your vitamins and expect it to do anything.
Right. No, you have to move. I mean, that's pretty much with anything, even if it's just, learning a new language.
Wow.
You don't need to do anything with that, or maybe plan, but dancing, actually, like step dancing and ballroom dancing, and just dancing in the kitchen in general is really good for your brain.
Dancing in the kitchen?
Yeah, just like when you're dancing in the kitchen. Dancing is really good.
I don't even want to picture Oscar dancing in the kitchen.
No, you don't want to see that. I make Elaine
that's...
Bennis look like a ballroom dancer if I dance. So
I think
supplements and spices and herbs like saffron. Saffron's really good for your brain. Cinnamon is really good for your brain, and then cayenne pepper and ginger too.
Those are staples in my house.
Good.
Now I heard that we don't digest cayenne pepper. Is that true?
I'm sorry?
And I've heard that we don't digest cayenne pepper, that our
Oh,
body
digest
doesn't
it?
absorb it. Is that true? I'm not sure.
No, I know that it's hot and spicy, and I love it. And it acts like a thermogenic. I guess it's
Yeah.
it's interesting because you can use cayenne pepper with turmeric to help turmeric absorb.
Right.
Wow.
And
What do you
cayenne pepper-
That's like when you take calcium, you take it with vitamin D to help. The D pushes the calcium in.
Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Exactly.
He goes, yeah, all right, yeah, that's cool, that's cool.
Yep.
I love promoting your book, Mindful Eating, and I believe that it has so much information in it pertaining to what you recommend pertaining to diet and things like that. But like for the folks that's really out there, and since we're talking about brain health, let's kind of like roam into this, because how we feel in our bodies really affect our self-esteem. Because we don't feel if we don't feel good, we won't be confident in certain things. And so for those folks that are like, man, I just don't feel the best in my best self. I want to feel confident in my body. I want to feel confident in what I'm doing, but I just don't feel I can get to that place. What are some of the things that you have, like, what are some of the steps you have in place for that?
Right. So, okay. I would say start with a really good breakfast. Protein and fats, right? So eggs and avocados.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if you got some fruit, like whole fruits, like an orange or even a banana too. Just start with whole foods and have a good breakfast, good lunch, and a dinner with 2 snacks. And your snacks, again, can be, baby steps. So, when you're making your menu, again, so eggs and oatmeal is great. We have overnight oats too. And then a snack in the morning would be your fruit, like I was just saying. And then your lunch could be a salad with protein and then, another snack, which would be your nuts and your seeds.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good snack. Or hummus.
Hummus.
Love
Hummus.
hummus.
Nice.
Love hummus.
Nice.
Hummus with
Love
Kalamata olives are the best.
Yes, exactly. And you could do them like almost like an antipasto too. So you got your carrots and your celery. And then for dinner, have a smart dinner. And then you can also, you can have your eggs for dinner too if you wanted to. And then have, chicken or something for breakfast. Totally, it's totally whatever you like. So whatever you like, just put more of the healthy stuff on your plate, and that's the whole thing too. So if you have picky kids at home, and you're trying to remove some of the junk, just figure out what they like to eat, and just put more of that on their plate.
My mother did that as a kid. It's like, here are your choices for dinner: what I made, or you go to sleep hungry. those are my choices.
Well, those are my choices too. Yes.
But to get back to what you were saying, Phil, and what Karen's saying also, you're saying, I want to feel better. How do I feel better? But imagine like you're sitting in this position saying, how am I going to feel better? Your body physiology is dictating how you're going to feel. I mean, you cannot stand like this with your head up and say, I feel sad. Your body doesn't believe you. So if you're going to like, how do I get into a better mood? Move like you're in a good mood, and your body will catch up to it. Your mind will catch up to what your body's doing.
I'm hearing.
Go ahead, Karen.
No. So what I'm hearing is, if we have someone that's listening that's kind of depressed, and how do they get out of bed, kind of thing.
Right.
or what they're sad about, then you need to talk to somebody, and find out what's happening, because or you supplement with saffron. Saffron's a happy mood or happy spice. You
Yeah, but
supplement.
that's
really?
expensive. Good saffron's expensive. That'll put you depressed when you can't afford it.
Okay, well then so it's not really that expensive. It's your mindset.
Right. You can
Turmeric,
grow
the
it,
poor
right?
man's saffron.
Can you grow it?
No, that comes directly from Iran. It is like the middle part of a flower that's got to be picked just as the flower. Oh, it's his wild process.
Wow.
It's got to be done by hand. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I'm really just talking about the person that is, like you said it at the beginning of the program. You've gained 15 pounds. And as we all know, gaining the weight is way easier than losing it.
Yes.
So it's like, now you've gained it, and now you have to go through the process of losing it. It can be frustrating.
Right. So, okay. So you take baby steps. You take one day at a time and just keep moving. You got to keep pushing through it. You got to make yourself time block. I understand exactly what you're saying, because I gained, I don't know about 15 pounds, but I know that I gained about 7. So
Wow.
I'm in the same situation as everybody else. You just kind of, when you're not out exercising or moving, baby steps. So again, those baby steps, just push through it. We're all in the same situation, all of us. We all just have to make small increments and just keep going. Every day is a new day.
That's a great thought. You just got to think, you're right. You just have to think of it like, you know what? I'm going to get through the day. I got through yesterday, right? And today is just an opportunity to see what's going to happen next, right? But we have some control. I think sometimes we walk through it thinking there's no way, no way this is going to work for me. I have no control over it. But I think it just starts with developing the right perspective. Am I right?
No, I think you're absolutely right. And, again, it's those baby steps every single day, because, it took you 6 months to put the weight on. It's going to take you 6 months to take it off. We're all in the same situation. So we all have to just, be careful going through the winter that we don't overindulge, and just keep pushing forward. And,
and
holidays are coming and just everything else is coming. So we just have to pay attention. We have to eat more healthy, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah, this is a perfect storm. We had COVID, everybody's home, and now you're gaining weight. Now the holidays are coming with all the pies and the cakes and the sweets, and so it's like get ready for that.
Halloween is coming. It's right around the corner. And if you think about it, when the kids get their candy, who really eats the candy?
Mom and dad. We got to make sure it's safe.
Sure. Sure. I'll come out with you and we'll go grab candy together. And every time the kid comes from school, they're like, what happened to my Kit Kat? I have no idea. That monster must be eating it from under your bed.
Throw it away.
But I get.
I think the dentist.
Let's talk about that too, though. That may be true too. But let's talk about kids, though. Let's visit the kids aspect of this. The kids, when kids eat a lot of, everybody knows candy and cakes and all that stuff. You can't keep giving your kids that. But what happens when you've made that? How do you transition a child? I know it depends on the age group. Let's say a teenager, right? Or preteen. How do you transition a child from eating almost like whatever, pizza and all this stuff, into eating healthier.
Right. So that's again, that's either, you are not buying it and it's not in the house, or it is you use it as, a way to get what you want. So you barter with the child or you barter with the teenager. And I mean, that's what I did with my nephew. I bartered with him because it's not like you want to deprive him of it, but you just, it's not obviously not healthy. So,
Right.
so once a week, or that's what I did, was once a week. Once a week, he could, choose a candy bar of something he wanted. And if he did good all week, did his chores, then that's when he got his, whatever he wanted.
Wow. That's great advice. I just want to let everyone know Karen has an awesome book, and it's called Mindful Eating. Okay, you can find it on Amazon, or if you go to phoenixnationalbusinessgroup.com, her link is on the site. You can actually go to her website as well, which is you're going to see that right in the front there. Her website is available to you, so you can get on and find out more about what we're talking about right now, which is, staying healthy and keeping your body at a certain place where you're happy about yourself. I think that is the beginning of the joy of living, is when you feel great, you feel like you look great in your own mind, because let's not go based on what social media thinks about us, or what the popular census is on what looking good looks like. You have to kind of come to that place yourself. And so I really encourage everyone that is watching right now. I see there are a few people that's watching us live right now. Get the book. Get the book. It's going to help you start the process of feeling better about yourself. You're gonna look at yourself in the mirror and go, wow, I'm so glad I started this process. Also, I know that Karen offers like a personal one-on-one as well, right, Karen?
Yeah, I offer personal one-on-ones, and also, so I've been talking about this for a while, and I'm working on it. So I'm going to have a 30-day program that goes along with my book. It's going to be a live program that is going to be on not only your station, Philip, but also YouTube and a couple other places. So I encourage people to buy the book, but also for some reason, if it's not in your budget, just keep watching Philip's show, and we'll let you know when everything is going live, so you'll be able to reach me during the program live, the 30 days. And I'm going to be talking a lot more than mindful eating. I'm going to talk about hormone health, autoimmune health, and brain health as well.
Nice. Autoimmune health. Oh, you know what? You sparked that in my mind just now. Autoimmune health. What does that mean for those people that don't have like any technical understanding of that?
So autoimmune diseases like Crohn sometimes can affect your immune system. So anything that your gut has, issues like IBS and all of these other gut issues are autoimmune disorders. So that's the gut brain connection too. So that whole thing is
there's that
connected
and
through your
again,
vagus nerve.
going with your book and the eating, one of the things that causes autoimmune is your body starts fighting itself.
Correct.
It's become immune to itself. It's trying to fix something internally. It's not like a virus coming in that's going to fight it. So autoimmune, one way autoimmune disease could be from eating a lot of wheat, leads to leaky gut syndrome. Now you have undigested food in your bloodstream, and your body doesn't recognize what it is, and it starts fighting what it thinks it's a disease, actually undigested food. So it's this really vicious circle of eating wheat and eating bad foods that causes a leaky gut, which causes your body to fight itself, trying to figure out what invader came into the bloodstream when it's just undigested food through a leaky gut. So that's just one autoimmune.
And that
So
then,
it's
and we had Carlene
it
on earlier yesterday,
topic.
Karen. We had Carlene on, your good friend there,
Yeah, I
and
love her.
she was talking about just how we can eat certain things. I'm not sure if this is related, but she was talking about how we eat certain things and it doesn't digest because our body can't process it. Is
Yep.
that a part of autoimmune or no?
Um, that could be an allergy as well, but yes, it's similar.
Okay, okay. And those are some of the things that you'll be covering in your 30-day training.
Yes, I will.
Wow. I am so glad you heard it here first. So I'm excited that Karen is going to be talking about these different things. And also when you register, subscribe to our Phoenix National network, going to be on Roku and on Amazon Fire. You're going to see Karen's program. It's going to be under a health and wellness category. So she's going to have her program there. You can stay up to date on everything that's Karen Mayo, and really kind of keep in touch with how to stay healthy. I'm really excited, really glad that we connected, Karen. Thank you so much for who you are. I mean,
Oh,
you're such a giver when it comes to making people feel like, man, I can do this thing. It's not impossible after all.
no, and you know what, too, Philip? It's there's so much in life that seems like it could be impossible, but you are in control of what you put in your mouth.
Wow. Because you have to put it in.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Let me
I
tell you
mean,
something too. So smoothies and juicing is so easy to get good nutrients in your body, and it's just put it in the blender. I mean, if you don't like to cook, just throw it in the blender. The blender does it for you.
that's true.
And again, if you put it in a blender, it's the easiest thing to clean because now you just put water and a drop of soap, you spin it again, and it cleans itself. It's a no-brainer. I love the
And you know
blender.
what you could do too with the blender is you can make all kinds of sauces. Like if you like to have, I was going to say, well, I guess making when you're making spaghetti, just make zucchini spaghetti, or make there's all kinds of other spaghettis to make besides pasta. And there's actually pasta that's made out of chickpeas.
Really?
Yeah, Banza pasta, so good. It's got like 32 grams of protein in it. It's amazing.
I just had hearts of palm pasta.
How was that?
It's excellent, and I put in some fall spiced tomato sauce, and it just
Ooh.
became this very new. And it's a heart of palm, so it's not a wheat product. It's a natural product, easy to digest and easy to. And again, that's just something you heat and eat. It's not even really cooking. So
Heat
it's
and
easy.
eat.
It's tasty. Heat
Woo.
and eat. That's it.
Wait, now I forgot something. So I got to throw it in there as I remember it. So if you love this great information that we're broadcasting right now and you're watching this program, again, we're going to be on Roku and Fire TV with Karen Mayo on there. And she's going to be, I love that she's going to be introducing her 30 days system that's going to help people kind of gain a healthy perspective in their life. It can be a transforming factor within your life, and if you're in business, can be a transforming factor within your business as well. So I'm very excited about that. If you would like to advertise, if you'd like to put a commercial on during these programs, you can just give me a call. 914-297-7624. Also, if you like to have a program within the channel or the network, you just got to give me a call and let me know that you're interested in doing so as well. and it will definitely get the word out there. But Karen, thank you so much again for coming on the program. It was amazing. And again, as I said, I can't stop promoting you because you're just you're amazing. You make it easy.
Thanks, Philip. I always enjoy our conversations that we have with Oscar and you, and it really is important just to let people know that making those small changes every day can make a difference in the long run. And also, if you are going to work, you can't be thinking properly if you're eating unhealthy. And
right.
Also, you need your health to spend your wealth. So eat healthy.
And you know what's great? What you're doing is
wealth. Go ahead, Oscar. I just had to repeat that.
What I like is like what we've been hit with COVID, since March, and everyone's in this overwhelm mentality. And what do I do? How do I? And you come up with like, hey, I have 30 days, one day at a time, one little step. You're not going to do the 30-day program in one day. It's 30 days. It's little baby steps to get rid of that overwhelm. To like, what do I do? This is what you do today. Let's do just that. And when you can get through that, then we'll go tomorrow. So it's a nice, slow, easy way to beat the overwhelm and get control back, mentally and physically.
But just like we said earlier, Oscar, it takes 30 days to really form a habit. And that's why I think I just know that your program, Karen, is going to be so effective because you're going to be helping people to form a new habit.
Right. So, and also seasonal. So I'll be doing these every 30 days. So starting, let's say October 1st, another 30 days obviously starts November 1st, and then December 1st.
So it's going to be seasonal to the month.
Seasonal to the month, exactly.
Cool.
And eating in seasons too, right? So I'll be sharing about eating seasonally, your pH balance. I'll be sharing, meditations, movements, affirmations. Just mind, body, and soul, really, and eating. So your physical and emotional.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Because by October, I'm done with pumpkin.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, everybody, for watching. You're going to have to stay tuned because we have Frank Coppola coming up next, and you want to hear what he has to say about being conscious about our mindset, having a healthy mindset. So stay tuned for that, and we will be back. Thank you, everyone.